Hello, it's David from David Savoury Electrical, and today I'm out in the garden with Alice, my camera assistant, to talk about these things. Okay, what we have here is a Megger and a Fluke, and I'm not going to get into a sparky pissing match about which is better because everybody has their own opinions, of course, and these aren't the only two brands available. There's TIS and Ethos and Martindale's ET4500, but I do believe Martindale dropped the ball on that one a little bit because it does kind of look like a Fisher-Price Fluke with all its chunky plastic, so I'm not a fan of that one. But I'm not here to talk about the testers themselves, I'm here to talk about the boxes, because I was at Alys a couple of weeks ago with a colleague and we were talking to Megger about the advantages of the Fluke box, and I'm not so sure that they actually got it. So let's just have a quick look at the Megger here. Now obviously these are both older pieces of test equipment. This is a Megger 1552, the workhorse of the Sparky world. And this Fluke is a 1651B, so they're both about the same sort of vintage. And the Megger case, as we said, does a competent job of keeping the Megger, its equipment and its probes there, all nicely stored. The soft case is a bit of a faff, and sometimes these bits do sort of get in the way and stop you from closing it and all that sort of stuff. But like I say, it does do a competent job. But a competent job is not quite enough, because what I like about the Fluke box is the fact that this is an all-in-one diagnostics toolkit. So as well as the Fluke itself, of course, with its test leads at the bottom there, we also have various other bits of kit that can be used in an all-in-one case when investigating something like, say, a nuisance trip, proving unit, earth leakage clamp meter, or breaker finder, basic socket tester, probe thing, contact tester, non-contact tester, torch screwdriver, torch, and all that, as you can see, fits nicely into the tote tray there, while in the top we have our clip leads, our tool for opening electrical boxes, the probes, another torch, pen, and all that sort of stuff. Like I say, it all makes for a very nice all-in-one diagnostic tool case. So we were saying that to the Megger guys on the stand, and some of them got it and some of them seem to kind of not. So here's what happens when you don't have the kind of case that you really need. Is you get one of these and you end up doing this. You take your Megger and you stick it into a Fluke box, which is crap for Megger because everyone's going around with these boxes with Fluke written on the side, and yet inside here contains not a Fluke but a Megger 1552. Incidentally, you can also stand on that thing, so it's quite rigid, quite robust, quite nice to carry. And like I say, I think Megger are missing out on a trick here because their kit is sort of any of the Fluke boxes, at least with me, and goodness knows with who else. I know of at least one other guy who does the same thing with his Megger 1730. And yeah, it's not the best advertising thing for Megger when someone's walking around with one of these. And what they need to do is they need to make something like this with Megger written on the side. That was easy, wasn't it?
That's it.
That's it.